What is going on, everyone? Yvonne here. Now, if you're editing videos in 2026 and you're not utilizing AI, you're pretty much moving slower than you need to. And the good thing is the fact that you do not need to be a tech nerd to understand exactly how this all works. Now, the bad news is the fact that there's a ton of different tools that look fantastic on the homepage, but they don't actually help you ship out different videos. So that's why in this guide, I'm going to break down the best AI video editing tools out there, what to look out for, what to avoid, and which ones are going to best suit your needs. I'm going to show you the simplest way to think about when it comes to AI video editing. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. Now, the easiest way to review AI video editing tools is by category, because there isn't a tool out there that wins in everything. Most creators and teams out there end up with tools that cover 4 different categories. Now let's go ahead and actually go through them. And those categories include transcription-based editing, captions and repurposing, audio cleanup, and the ones that are usually the best are the ones that are able to do one job really well and they're able to integrate into your own video editor software. And that could be Premiere Pro, Final Cut, or CapCut. Let's start with the one that's going to save you the most amount of time, and that's transcript-based editing. Now, back in the day, you had to do this all by hand, so that would take forever. But now there are platforms that can literally take a video and turn to text, and you can go ahead and easily modify it. And that way, you can delete sentences, remove filler words, and just overall delete dead air. And this is huge for video formats like video podcast or talking head videos where there's going to be a lot of chatting. And the 2 tools that have dominated this category are going to be Descript and Adobe Premiere Pro's text-based editing features. Now, Descript is literally built on around the transcript workflow. It's a great choice if you want to collaborate and move fast. And as I mentioned before, it really shines when you have a lot of talking involved. There are also voice-related features that can clean up some of your speech, but you do want to be careful with those because sometimes it can make your speech sound a little bit unnatural. And then there's always Premiere's text-based editing, and that's solid for anyone that lives inside of Adobe. And the advantage here is pretty simple, and it's the fact that everything lives under one umbrella. And because of that, there are going to be fewer exports and fewer workflow jumps. And the trade-off is the fact that it can feel less than all-in-one compared to Descript. And it does depend on your setup, but I've seen people start off with Descript and later move on to Premiere. Now, let's talk about captions and repurposing, because when it comes to short form content, this is exactly where AI can feel like another editor. And the most common need here is getting those captions fast, accurate, and just generating a ton of different repurposing videos quickly. Now, it does depend on what platform you're using it for, but when it comes to this category, CapCut is easily a front runner. And it's one of the strongest options, especially if you're editing for platforms like Reels or TikTok. And don't get me wrong, I get it. It's not only an AI tool, however, it has so many different AI features already baked into it, so it kind of essentially makes it one. So if you're in a place where you want fast, reliable, and consistent captions, CapCut is where you want to be. Now, if you're focusing more on repurposing your content, I'd highly suggest Opus Clip. And the reason why this platform is so popular, because it's automatically able to detect what clips are going to be good, going to make all the cuts, and actually give them to you. And it's really that simple. You take a long form video, throw it into there, and it's going to give you a ton, like 10 to 15, I'd say, short form videos that you can go ahead and repurpose. And this is a great win, especially for those that are doing something like a video podcast, for example, because you can literally take a long form video and generate a ton of different short form clips. So if you want volume, this is exactly where you're going to get it. But I did want to mention something. Such tools usually get you about 80% of the way, but the last 20% still needs that human touch. So what I would personally do is go ahead and generate a bunch of different clips, pick out the ones that you like the most, go ahead and put final touches on them, and then you're ready to ship. Next, we got audio cleanup. Now, this is the category that's going to automatically make your videos seem more professional. And this is especially true for video podcasts or talking head videos, because it's one of the main reasons why people click away. And when it comes to this sector, Adobe Adobe has really strong tools inside of Premiere and Audition. And honestly, for the majority of the creators, that's gonna be enough. But if you want something where it's kind of like a drop-off and fix-it experience, then I'd highly recommend platforms like Crisp. And what I'd say platforms like Crisp do really well is that they don't make your sound perfect. However, they make it consistently clear. And the biggest win here is the fact that they can reduce the background noise so the viewer constantly hears your message. And when it comes to audio, the best workflows usually try to fix it right away instead of tweaking with it later. Now, let's talk about B-roll, visuals, and enhancement tools. This is exactly where AI can help you find relevant visuals faster or help you generate assets. And some tools help you search for B-roll through analyzing your transcript, which can save you a lot of time. And that way, the visual that you're seeing is going to match based on exactly what you're saying. And other tools are going to focus on upscaling and sharpening. And upscaling is going to be useful if you are working with older footage, you're constantly zooming in and out, and you're just jumping across different platforms. But I do gotta warn you, you gotta be careful because over-processing can make your videos look artificial, especially when it comes to the face. And the best video editors are the ones that use enhancement selectively and only when it helps with clarity. Now, another category in 2026 is AI assisting within your main editor. Now, this is where instead of switching different tools, you have plugins or you use the AI features within the tools like Premiere Pro or Final Cut to actually help you get the job done. And if your team is already a huge fan of Adobe products or Final Cut, then let them just stay there. Because even though those specific platforms may not have everything under the umbrella, they do have a lot. And because they are integrated into the platform already, this gives you a really good control of speed and balance. Now the question is, how do we actually go about finding the right tools? Now, first things first, we need to have our main editor actually in place. And once we have that, we need to figure out what are the most painful bottlenecks in our workflow. And based on those, that's how we're going to figure out what AI tools we're actually going to use. If you're slow because rough cuts take forever, then start with transcript editing with platforms like Descript or Premiere Pro. If you're slow because repurposing video is a grind, then go ahead and get a repurposing tool like Opus Clip. And if you're losing retention because your audio is messy, then get an audio cleanup tool. And realistically, you do not need 10 different tools. Most of the time, 2 to 3 will do the trick and remove most of the friction points inside of your workflow. Now, the biggest mistake that I see when it comes to AI video editing tools is the fact that they expect the tools to actually remove some of that editing judgment. And to be upfront with you guys, these tools are going to speed up the process, but they're not going to be able to make the creative decisions for you. And that's exactly where your human brain comes in. A tool might generate captions, but it won't know your brain voice. A tool might fix the audio, but it won't fix the boring script. The best creators are the ones that utilize AI to move faster and not replace their creative output. And if you're building a content team, here's the truth. Tools alone won't scale you. You know what will? A good editor with a good AI workflow. And this is why AI video editing and hiring overlap. The tool stack is only as good as the person running it. And the best editors in 2026 are the ones that are able to combine their creative juices with AI speed. And if you want to build this properly and you are considering on hiring an overseas AI video editor, this is exactly where Paired can help you out. At Paired, we help you hire overseas video editors that are already familiar with these workflows. And we help you to set up a system so that way your content production scales without the chaos. So if that sounds like something you are interested in, feel free to check out the link down below in the description. And there you folks have it. If you guys enjoyed this video and found it useful, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this, as it tremendously helps support the channel. Till next time, peace.